Hi, my name is Christina, and I will be doing a presentation on how do cardio machines determine caloric expenditure and how accurate are they. Exercising with equipment. For those of you who work out using a cardio machine, know that there is a caloric counter displayed letting you know how many calories you have burned. Like myself, you have probably thought that this number is true to the number of calories you burn during your exercise. I chose this topic because this question of how accurate this number on a cardio machine has never crossed my mind until this exercise physiology class. How do they know how many calories my body is burning? Do you exercise with a cardio machine? Have you ever wondered about how accurate the caloric expenditure display is? How do they calculate this number? Let's take a look into this. Machines use formulas. Some of these formulas include watts, which is the mechanical measurement of force needed to move a machine's pedals or maintain the pace of the belt, resistance, or incline that the machine uses to determine the calories expended. Another way is METs. This is clinical research that is used on a machine to estimate a workload of the oxygen consumed by an average person exercising at that workload, such as a certain speed, resistance that you type into the machine to predict the amount of energy a person is using. Also, the American College of Sports Medicine developed a caloric metric formula using values of pedals or belt speed, incline or resistance, age, weight are also used on treadmills and cycles. An algorithm developed by Dr. Neil Gordon in 1992. Another doctor, Dr. Emily Cooper, authored this algorithm and incorporated VO2 max in 2002 for a more accurate reading to determine caloric expenditure on a cardio machine, as described in an article of Questions and Answers on Performance Metrics on Cardio Equipment. So, how do cardio machines calculate caloric expenditure? In an article, Are the Calorie Counts on Exercise Machines Accurate? By Julia Valentor, she discussed how each manufacturer uses their own patented algorithm for their exercise machines. Some have been researched on, but when a new version of a machine comes out, they put an updated algorithm on it while old machines still use the old formula. Some cardio machines have a person input their age, weight, gender, and keep track of your heart rate to determine your number of calories you burn. These are general values that they input into a generic algorithm based on an average person's workload, not taking into factor an individual's fitness level, intensity level, body mass, or VO2 max. Fitness should be known for more accurate number, as well as intensity level, VO2 max, and body mass of an individual. Has any research been done to determine how accurate these cardio machines are that we use at the gym? Actually, yes. A research study was done by MD Yumiko Yokoyama and other MDs to assess the comparison of accelerometry and oximetry for measuring daily physical activity. The hypothesis was to assess the validity of accelerometry in measuring daily activity and the energy consumption calculated by accelerometry. In this research study, they evaluated 35 non-athletes. There was a test done where walking on a treadmill at various speeds at 0% gradient for 5 minutes at each speed, then resting for 5 minutes in between each speed. The results of this research study were at each speed on the treadmill versus their energy expenditure measured on the electrocardiograph was that it gave similar readings at different speeds. It did not have accurate readings to an individual's energy expenditure. When speed was accelerated, it used the same algorithm at each speed. Thus, intensity of the exercise or workload was not being taken into consideration in the machine's algorithm. In conclusion, there are too many factors for a single cardio machine to take into consideration to produce a true reading of a person's caloric expenditure to provide on a cardio machine at the gym. The only true way to know how much calories you burn is to factor in your VO2 max, using medical diagnostic equipment to establish your personal performance. In hindsight, I would use cardio machines as a guideline only to estimate your calories burned, as they tend to overestimate, some by almost 50%. Where some people use this number to think that since they burn more calories today, they can squeeze in an extra snack. Do not think like that. Counting your calories in and out to see how many you actually burn is the best route to maintain an accurate number for yourself. Calorie burner trackers are not 100% accurate. Each company uses different equations. Thus, when you switch cardio machines, you will get different readings. Thank you for listening to this presentation, and you guys have a great day.